the TP Link camera. If you'd like any of these, just click on the link below. I'll show you when we can get these cheap. Here we have the TP Link HD night and day cloud camera, which is 300 megabytes per second Wi-Fi. I'm going to show you how to set this up, and this is what comes with it. So you've got the instructions, what to download, what to look for, Ethernet cable it comes with, so you can connect to your router, box, got the cable, power lead, and the camera. Also a sticky piece here that goes underneath the bottom of this, so you just stick that on the bottom there, like that. Stick it to any wall. Right, I'll show you how to set this up. Right, when setting this up, you're going to go over to the instructions, and I'll show you here. You get your camera, go onto your camera, hover that over the barcode, and it will show you at the top there what to open. You click on that, TP Link camera, press open on that. So here it says to sign in if you've already signed in, or sign up at the bottom here. You just quickly sign up, type in your details, and I'll show you to the next bit. Once you've typed in your details, which is your email address, name, and it says add a password, it will then just send you an email, which you'll just go onto your emails, click on the email, and it just verifies that is your email address. You just press OK, and then it's set up, and then you can go back off of that, click onto your app that you've just downloaded, which is the TP camera, and then you get through to this page where you'll then add your camera. I'll show you through to the next bit. So to add this, you just come up to the top corner here where it says add, come up, press that, then you get an option here. You want the NC250 is the one I've got. You've got a couple of different models there. If you're not sure, if you check on the box, it says model number NC250 on the box that comes with. So if you get a slightly different model, it's on there. So on the app here, I've got this one. Click on that, it says to power up. Make sure you plugged it in. I've powered this up, plugged into the socket over there. This one's powered up. So press next. Come up with the next step. So now it's saying to wireless or Ethernet. Okay, the easiest way I've found to set this up is if you press the plus button there to add your camera. As I said, you've got a selection here. Check on the box to see what model you have. As you can see, the TP Link do a few different ones. Click on the one I've got, then it will say connect to your power, then it will give you a choice here. I found the easiest one for me. You can press the button on this one, press the button there on your router, and press the button on the back here. I found the easiest way to do it is just to plug your Ethernet cable in. Plug your Ethernet cable in the back of your router there. Okay. Go on Ethernet, go next. Now what can happen if you go next and it's just loading? Depends how many times you've tried this or whether it's an old one. Sometimes it will be searching and searching and searching and not get to this stage here. If it is, just hold the button on the back there, hold that button down for 5 seconds. It'll reset the camera. It will flash red as in it's restarting. Once it's restarted, then go through this step of going Ethernet cable and next. If it works first time, great, you'll get to this bit, camera found, go next. It says here set up admin, put a password, whatever, done, next. Oh, I've already set mine up, you see. Alright, I'll type the password in and I'll show you what happens on the next step. Once you type your password in to the camera, then comes up where you select to join your network, join your Wi-Fi. So what you do is you just put in your password to your Wi-Fi, to your router box, whatever the password is on your router. You'll type that in here to join your network. I'll type that in and I'll show you the next bit. Once you type your password in to your router, press next. This will just load, connect that up. See, mine's already set up, but yours will go through to the next stage. I'll show you what that looks like. Once you've typed in the password to the router, make sure you have selected the right router. As in, if yours is Virgin, make sure you've picked your Virgin router. Just make sure it hasn't put in like a Skybox or someone else next door. Make sure you've put in your router and the correct password. Then press next. Then it will come up with this screen here. So it just says which camera have you got. You can call it any of these. You can have it in your living room, anywhere really, just whatever you want to call it. For me it would be baby room. Press next. Almost done. Great, all set up, finish. Right, and then you're all good to go. So press this here and it shows you a live feed look of what you got. As you can see, the quality's very good. I do actually really like this camera. I test a few cameras, I quite like this one. Right, I'll show you the next bit. Right, something I wanted to show you was I've unplugged the Ethernet cable now. I plugged it in just to set it up. I find it easier doing it that way rather than pressing the button and trying to line the two up, flashing them at the same time. It's easier just plugging in the Ethernet cable. Once you've done that, you can actually unplug it, as you don't need it. Once you've typed in your router and your password, it knows what this is. So you can just point this around. You can see that works without the Ethernet. Completely fine, look. No Ethernet cable, just power, that's all it needs. So you don't need the Ethernet cable. I was a bit unsure when buying this, as it shows an Ethernet cable to connect the camera, Ethernet cable, router, but it is actually all wireless. You don't need to do that, which is very useful, as everything these days is all going wireless. Saves you having cables all pulled around your house, making a mess, drilling, trunking. So this is the box, daytime, nighttime. You can change it 480p, 720p. It's obviously for pets, babies, children, home. It says business there. This is basically the box, what comes with it. You can scan that barcode if you would prefer to come up with the app. As you can see here, it comes with a sticky pad that you can just stick to the bottom, so that you can just stick it onto a wall rather than have to put screws in. If you want to put screws into the walls, it's more of a permanent job. You can just pull that down there to get to this bottom plate. You can just screw that to the wall. You've got all the information at the bottom there. It's a very good camera. Actually comes with a long power lead, which I was surprised with. You've got the normal power lead that comes into the back of this, but you've also actually got an extendable power lead, which most of the cameras I've found don't actually come with that. You have to buy those sort of things separately. As you can imagine from the power sockets, sometimes this lead isn't long enough to go where you want it. So it's nice that this one actually does come with the power lead. So I rate this one. Yeah, it does come with this instructions as well, just talking you through, which you get all that. You can check up on their website as well. Tells you there about setting up, what it looks like, everything like that. So as you can see here, look. You can have it long ways if you prefer. Right, I'll go into the settings and I'll just show you a bit more information on this. Right, so you go up to the top here, go on the settings. Got some more options: locations, camera, LED. If you want the light on or light off, I prefer to hide the LED lights. Detection, so you can have as always detecting, as scheduled, motion sensor or sound. Can notify you via the app, so when it sees something you'll get a message ping up on the phone saying it's seen something. You can do that, or email. If you'd rather them email you, you can do that instead. So you've got a few options there. Depends what you prefer. When filming whatever you're looking at, I'll just turn this camera. Whatever you see, if you want a little snippet of what you've seen there, depending on what it is, where you are, you just press that camera there, save a little picture. If you want to record, you press that. You'll just start recording what I've got here. See that on the screen? So it's recording. It depends what you want to do with it. If you want it to record or not, you just want to have a little look every now and again. The options there. I'll leave some links down in the comments if you want to know where to get one of these at a good price. I'll leave a little link below. Recommend these. So I'll be viewing a lot of cameras, finding out the good ones, the maybe not so good ones, finding out what's going on. Thanks for watching. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Cheers.